And the riders Jeremy Medaglia, Kaven Benoit, and Keast. And Bastedo, the team manager. Jeremy, you're riding the MXoN class. You finished third in the Canadian MX2 Championship. Has it been tough adapting to the 450 to ride this weekend?
Yeah, it's been a little bit tougher because I'm a smaller guy, but I work a lot with my brother and my dad to get ready for this race, and I just put the time in and just here to have fun, so I think it should be good.
Obviously Canada were unlucky not to make the final last year, but I guess you guys are all looking to rectify that this weekend.
Yeah, we actually had a couple DNFs last year, just some bad luck, so hopefully we can all get good starts and put in some solid rides and get into the A final and see where we can go from there.
Okay. You're riding the MX2 category. It's been something of a breakthrough year for you, hasn't it? Winning a moto, I think, in the championship?
Yeah, I won an overall in my province in Quebec. I had a pretty good year, so really pumped to be here this weekend, and it's going to be fun.
Obviously, it's going to be the biggest race of your career so far. Are you excited about that?
Yes, it is. I can't wait to race those guys and see, to compare my speed. It's something that I've been dreaming for many years, and I'm really excited.
And do you think you're ready for this challenge, riding for Team Canada?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, all the best this weekend. Keast, riding a Honda. You're actually a privateer rider. You work during the week. Can I ask what you do for a living when you're not racing motorcycles? Or is that
no, go ahead.
Off limits?
No, it's not off limits. I do steel deck roofing.
And how difficult is it then for you to keep down the job or keep the training schedule going, the riding schedule? Is it family business or that
Yeah,
kind of
I work with my dad, but I've been kind of doing it all my life, so I don't really know what it's like just to train. So I kind of fit it all in, and it seems to be working out so far.
And obviously, what's your training program and everything else? How many days a week do you work? When do you train? How do you juggle it? How often do you ride during the week?
I don't really ride that often, maybe one day a week, but work obviously like a normal person 4 or 5 days a week, and then train whenever, train at night I guess when you get home, and then ride when you can, race on weekends.
So you work for your dad. He's obviously given you permission to race there this weekend.
Yeah, I take whatever time I want off usually.
Okay, cool. Are you looking forward again to riding here in the Nations? It's your first one also?
Yeah, super excited to be here. It's kind of cool to see all this stuff. It's not as huge up in Canada like this, and cool for the first time, and really excited, and hopefully we put on a good show.
Have you spent much time racing in the US, you guys, in the past?
I've done a few AMA Nationals when I can, but pretty busy just racing in Canada mostly.
And obviously then riding here this weekend, the level of excitement and the crowd, I guess, is just going to be an amazing experience for you guys.
Oh yeah.
And finally, Carl, the team manager, how disappointing was it for you guys last year to go all the way to Italy and then have such bad luck not getting into the main event?
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. We sort of rebooted Canada's effort at the Motocross of Nations in 2004 in Lirac. Came 8th overall, our best finish ever. And we made the A final every year since then. And we thought we had a very strong team last year, especially with Dean, of course. And yeah, it was very disappointing.
I know one rider doesn't make a team, but what are your feelings on Dean riding for GB this weekend? You don't have to comment on that?
No problem. I gave him a gift today. I gave him the Scottish flag, which I hear is hanging in his pit area. No, Dean was he got a lot of support from Western Canada when he moved here, moved to Canada when he was 7 years old. Raced in Canada all through the amateur ranks. He holds both he holds a Canadian passport and he's a Canadian citizen. He's also a Scottish citizen, and he can decide what he wants to do, and we support him all the way.
Okay, well, I'm moving back to your current team. You have a whole team here that never raced the Motocross Nations before. Do you think, and I'll ask this to you guys actually, are you feeling more comfortable that your First Nations is in the US, so close to Canada, or would you prefer it to be a little bit more, European and living the experience a little bit more like Dungey did going to Italy last year? Or are you more than happy just to be here?
Yeah, I think all of us are just more than happy just to be here. It's cool, just the whole thing. Obviously it would have been neat to go to a further country, I guess, if you want to say that, because all of us have been in the States, but this is cool coming to Denver, and we've all had a lot of fun this week, so it's fun.
Okay, well I hope the fun continues for you guys. Any questions for Team Canada? Yeah. Microphone?
Yeah. What is it about Canada that makes people like Steve Mathis move to America and still claim to be Canadian the whole time? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Are you talking about? Go ahead.
Well, I think once you're a Canadian, obviously it's your birth. Just as with Dean as an example, he was born in Scotland, lived there till he was 7 years old, and basically he feels that he's Scottish, even if he becomes a Canadian citizen. I don't know if Steve's an American citizen or not, but that's not a bad way to go, really.
Any more questions? No? All right, well, Team Canada, thank you, and just the group photo, please. Thank you for our press.
Tim Hortons. How are you? That's fucking hilarious. You guys are fucking idiots.
I'm sorry, what's that?
What? You guys are fucking idiots.